guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll give it to the back. He shreds the tackle. Legs still churning, won't go down. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back, it's Figueroa. He's escaping the pocket now. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Quick throw to the left. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. The 30, at the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Looking right, this one caught. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On first down, it's play action. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Duke.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. You have enough guys that can cover. The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Ball handed off. Stiff arms the man.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Figueroa. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Blue Devils. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Catch made on the right side.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And completion makes it second and short. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. They pick up the first on the ground. He shreds the tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Figueroa. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
He's running out of time here. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack sets up a second down and long.
Easy.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking to scramble. And he'll loft it to the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running, and now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here. Using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Lets it go quickly. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Scanning the field. It's Figueroa. All day to throw. Finally lets it go to the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Blue Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now.
Let's go! Convoy!
First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Watch the spin move. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down.
Under. Slide 22.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
On the set.
Second down after that previous play.
Pound 55. Weep. Over. Ready to go.
They'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball with the 36.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Quarterback keeps the football. And the defense bows up and stuffs him right at the line. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory.
Lasso.
Now here's the toss play. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? The offense recovers, but they're way short of the marker. Ends up killing the drive.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Will he score here? Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Duke. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Bringing pressure. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
35, SMU 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down.
Come on, set.
To the air, it's Figueroa. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job of taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down.
691, Gators far.
And he drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Moves.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Trying to extend the play. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. This one falls incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Ready?
The Blue Devils trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal.
Alert. Let's go.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Blue Devils. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So they'll try to add the lead now with PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. He'll test the right side here. Fights through the tackler. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, get out of Dodge, keep everybody healthy.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal.
29 Philly.
They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. Touchdown, Duke. And the beatdown continues. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. To throw, it's Figueroa. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger, as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship,
That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.